tell you, this crowd is making it so I can hardly hear my own voice. They are indeed raring to go. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And I don't know that I would say that I'm totally surprised that it's 3-0 right now. I mean, I knew they were capable of going on a run like this, but to come in and put it to them the way they have, that's what I think all three of us maybe didn't expect. But I just think it shows the character of this ball club. And it starts right at the top. I think it's a really good reflection of the manager that he's got them to where they are right now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets, as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Danny Duffy will get the ball to face them. Here's a guy that's got enough stuff to get by, but a key is going to be how well he mixes his pitches, and more importantly, his pitch speeds. Once guys lock on, things can get ugly out there. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Juan Lagares will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Underway now tonight as the first pitch is looked at for strike one, as we'll get this going a little late at 7:06 tonight. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw, got him! Oh, what a play!
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Number 6 will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Oh, really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
Here's the first offering. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Now the pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
David Wright will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Now here it comes. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the pitch. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Starting lineup for the Royals looks like this. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Christian Colon will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Now here's the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Trout is there to put it away for out number 1. Noriaoki will get his first opportunity now. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him 2 down.
Well, 3 pitches, 2 outs here to start the home first. He's got to be loving that.
Eric Hosmer will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here comes the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Harvey now on 2-0. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and that's a 2-out error right here in the first inning. Now, you hate to prolong any inning, but especially the first one. Now you're going to force your guy to face another dangerous hitter in this inning when he should be relaxing in the dugout.
Gary Carmona will come forward now, and as you see by the numbers, he's off to a hot start here in the Fall Classic.
Yeah, and you know some guys just love being on that big stage, and he's been a big part of this ball club all season long, so it's no surprise to me that he swung a hot bat when it matters the most.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
The next pitch. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here comes a 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Royals leave one. We've played an inning. No score. Dylan Herrera leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Second baseman, Dylan Herrera.
Now here's the first pitch. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1.
Oh, man, are you crazy?
And the pitch. Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Will Metzger will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
First pitch to him. And now he drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And they're not going to have a play on him as the catcher just eats it.
Perfect start to the inning here in a tie ball game. You get that leadoff double, and he's moved over to third on the base hit. So now, heck, even a double play ball will get you the lead, though. I bet they'll be looking for a lot more than that.
Mike Trout will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one.
And with his speed, contact probably means a run right here. So that's got to be his only thought process at the plate.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The tag gets one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
In now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready now. The pitch. Fouled straight back. Pause. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Get the strikeout, man!
Big pitch here, 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the RBI groundout.
Kevin Kowalczyk will look to try and get that second run of the inning across, as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Mike Moustakas will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, one thing you can always say when you're facing a guy like this is that he's gonna strike hitters out. The question is, are you gonna make him work for those strikeouts? And if those 3 pitches are any indication at all, these guys could be in for a long night.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side, as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 strikes now from Harvey. Now Harvey's pitch is on the ground down to right at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Omar Infante get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One on the way. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sounds sharp, too.
Here it comes now to Infante. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. He'll try again, 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. It remains 1-0. Nate Fryman will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Nate Fryman.
First pitch coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. Pitch on the way. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And there's another example of what changing speeds can do for you on the mound. They go changeup to start the at-bat, then go to the fastball for strike 2, and then right back to the changeup on the money ball. See you later.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Now here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Number 6 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Now he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Lagares runs. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
The 1-1. This ball's grounded foul. Now the 1-2. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Aoki will get it in quickly here, and that's going to be good enough to hold the runner at third base.
The third baseman, number 5.
Let's take a look at all 5 pitches in this at-bat. They get ahead with strike 1, and then a good setup there that misses. Then he fights one off to make it 1-2. Then another tough pitch that he fouls off, and finally, bang, he comes through on the 5th pitch of that at-bat.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Dylan Herrera will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. First offering on the way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
He waits. Now the pitch.
2-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Let's do it, KC.
3-0 is on the way. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Will Metzger will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Comes set. Now the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets lead this one 2-0. Lorenzo Cain will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a rocket to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Wilmer Flores will get his first shot at it here. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. From the stretch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Stepping in now, Christian Colon, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1 left for Kansas City. They're still down, it's 2-0. Mike Trout will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Mike Trout.
First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Line hard to center field. Kane is right there, 1 down.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Kevin Kowalczyk will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Aoki is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They're up 2-0. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here comes the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, he watched that one all the way in, and it looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, He nibbles for a couple pitches and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by.
Into the box now, Gary Carmona, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Mike Moustakas will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He didn't even want to swing at this pitch. You see him try to hold up, but winds up working out for him.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside.
Perez waiting on the 1-1. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Royals leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Nate Fryman will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Designated hitter, Nate Fryman.
First pitch to him. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1. He shows him the breaking ball for the second time in the at-bat and gets it to 1-2.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on by into right field for a leadoff single. Juan Lagares will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Okay, pitch out.
Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Full count pitch on its way. Out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. The 3-2 one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Aoki is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Number 6 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation and make him bring something up in the zone.
He's set. Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. From the belt, the pitch. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Omar Infante stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Here it comes now to Infante. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Strike 2 on the curveball, 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is 1 big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Now here's a ground ball that will get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Lorenzo Cain will dig in. He singled his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. He's ready now. The pitch in there, and it's 0-2 now. Two strikes now from Harvey. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. In now, Christian Colon, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. He waits, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The throw to the plate, and they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now. Noriaoki will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumb. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
He's ready, now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here comes another 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Big pitch here, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. I'm not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway.
3-2, here it is. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Dylan Herrera will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Dylan Herrera.
Now the first pitch. Lined into left center. And he's got himself a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but At least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Will Metzger will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. Ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
1-0 on the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
So 1-1. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is there, and he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
And this fly ball will work almost like a sacrifice here, as that'll move the guy up to third now with one out. Now, if they could just get another fly ball identical to that one, they'll be able to get themselves a run.
Mike Trout will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering on the way. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Just a tough break right there. Not much you can do about that one. This ball is a laser, but it's right at his man, and that forces the guy to hold on at third with 2 away now.
Standing in now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
2 runs, 8 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. The 1-0 home. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moustakas is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Royals 1. John Lester will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 53, John Lester.
Gary Carmona will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
This whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
In there, no balls and a strike. Now Lester's 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. 0-2 now from Lester. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Out in front a bit as this is sent on the ground to right at third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
You know, a lot of times when you get a slow grounder and a fast runner, that can be a bad combination. So this is a nice job of realizing the situation and getting to this ball quickly to throw him out.
third baseman Mike Moustakas now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lagares, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Salvador Perez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
About tying a guy up. My goodness.
Pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Omar Infante will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two out with the man at first. Ready with the 2-1. Grounded foul off to the right side. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Lorenzo Cain will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Kevin Kowalczyk We'll lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Kevin Wolosik.
First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Lewis Coleman will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Mason Williams will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Williams.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
The 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Now the 1-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Carmona comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Juan Lagares will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Turn 2 now, let's go!
Here comes the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. So 1-2 with 1 away. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Number 6 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. Now here's the first pitch. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets leave one. They still lead it 2-1. Wilmer Flores will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. First pitch coming. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now Lester's 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. Got him.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick seventh inning here.
Christian Colon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
Noriaoki will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
1-0 pitch now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Royals go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1.
your attention please. Now
New pitcher set to toe the rubber here is Kevin Jepson will be the one getting the assignment. David Wright will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
number 5.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Yeah, and late in a close game like this, that would have been a good leadoff base runner to have. And he definitely hits this ball hard. It's just pretty much right at the glove.
Stepping in now, Dylan Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One-0. Ball 2 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Now the 2-0 home. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here it comes, 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes a 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Here's the full count offering. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Carmona will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Will Metzger.
Will Metzger will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. On the ground to third. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Aaron Crow is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Aaron Crow.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Number 6 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Gary Carmona will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Josh Edgen will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. And here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here it comes. Here we go. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him at a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Mike Moustakas will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. KC down in order. They're down 2-1. Mike Trout will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Right fielder, Mike Trout.
Now the first pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Into the box, Dominic Smith, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that is going to be a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Kevin Kowalczyk will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
From the belt, the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes, you just got to put the bat on the ball. Make sure you get this ball in play somehow. And look what happens. Just a simple little ground ball, but it finds a hole.
In now, Mason Williams, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Come on, guys, turn 2.
He's ready now, the pitch. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
That's a big run in a game like this. That makes it a 2-run game now here in the top of the ninth. So now you give your guy a little extra breathing room out there in the bottom half. He'll appreciate it, believe me.
Tim Collins will take over now with one away in the top of inning number 9. Juan Lagares will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Some guys, you almost do them a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Into the box now, number 6. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Waits, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too high, 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Big pitch here, 1 and 2. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2 and 2.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 base hits. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 3 and the Royals 1. Boone Logan is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 4, Boone Logan.
Salvador Perez will be the one to start things off with his guys in need of a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 5. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the 9th? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Here's a 1-0. 1-1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
That's the ball.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch to the right side, and some life to start the bottom of the 9th as that gets through for a leadoff single.
When you're down by 2 in the 9th, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Omar Infante will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing and I'm just watching this game.
The 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And that will send some folks to the exits, I'm sure. It's a double play, and they're down to their final out now.
And that may have sealed their fate right there. You get the leadoff man on here in the 9th, but then it's a big double play right here, and it's like all the energy just got sucked right out of this ballpark.
Lorenzo Cain stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Now the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
The 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 coming. And the New York Mets are once again amazing. They've won the World Series.
And you know what? I bet the only thing they wish they could have done a little bit differently is win this thing in front of their home crowd. But you know what? I don't think anyone's complaining about that right now. They are a very deserving World Championship club, and congratulations to the entire organization.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new World Champs.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Kansas City, 1 run, 7 hits. No errors.